Some people get estimating and rounding confused, okay? Estimating means you round the numbers so that you can do the math really easy. Okay, it's rounding numbers so that you can do the math really easily. Okay, for example, you know, if everybody in 5th grade, if 29 students in 5th grade had to buy a $9.95 shirt, estimate how much money you would need. In other words, I want to get a ballpark figure. I need to take those two numbers and think of a logical, what number they are close to, so that I can easily and quickly do a math problem just to give you a roundabout, close estimated answer there. In which case, if I have 29, what number would I probably make 29, Keith? 30 sounds like a good number. And if I'm paying $9.95 rather than dealing with all the 9s and the 5s, then I'm going to make it
$10.
$10. So if you're estimating how much money you would need, if you have 30 people paying $10 each, Lainey, you'd end up needing close to 10 times 3, 30? $300. Now, as a point of fact, would $300 be too much or too little? Because if I rounded one way or another, I might get too much, I might get too little. Would I have more than enough if I do that, or would I have maybe less, too little or too much? Elijah?
Too much.
Right, because I rounded both of these up. You got an extra student, everybody paid an extra nickel, so $300 will get you there, and that's probably a good idea to do. Let's see what else they ask us here. Estimate how many people, if you have 4 church services, that have an average of 380 people per service, estimate how many people came to church. How many went to church? Now, what do I need to do there to get a nice estimate there? What do I do with the number 4? James have a hard time reading my writing. If you have 4 church services that have an average of 380 people per service, estimate how many went to church. What do I do with the number 4, Ben?
I'll round it to the nearest 5.
I think I'd keep it as 4. 4 is not a hard number to deal with. I'd still keep 4 church services. If I rounded to 5, my number's going to be really off, because 4 and 5 are going to be. But 380 people, I would probably round to 400. And it's not very hard to multiply 4 times 400. Okay. You don't always have to round numbers when you estimate. You just want to make it an easy problem to do. What is 4 times 400, Jaden?
1600.
Problems and or questions with that? Yeah, I think they'll probably be. By the way, this is, when you do this, the book calls those compatible numbers. And like I was telling Ben, when Ben said, well, if you round that to 5, the problem if you round this to 5, then you come up with a big number like 2,000 instead of 1,600, and that's really a long ways, that's really a high estimate for something. Nor would I ever round that down to 0 and and say, oh, 400 times 0, so nobody showed up at church that weekend. Yeah, you can't do that. Sometimes you have to use a little, what we like to call in the teaching business, common sense. Sometimes it works,